Hey, Rose D, I see the first one in here. Let's see who else gonna come up in here. Hey, Cree, what's going on, boo? Hey, Cassandra, what's T, girl? Hey, Wanda, what's going on? Hey, Lot Queen, what's happening? Child, y'all come on up in here. While I'm feeling 65% better. A whole lot better than what I was feeling yesterday. That's for damn sure. What's going down, y'all? Good, like when you came in. That's what I'm talking about. What's good? So blessed, Gabrielle, Brittany. Yes, Miss Goddess. What's good? Brianna, Kervixen, Carla, Ebony. What's happening, y'all? Yeah, child. I didn't know whether I was gonna do a live or whether I was just gonna do two separate Tea Talk videos. But because of the state of my health right now, I said I'm just gonna take the route that's less traveled, and I'm just gonna go on ahead and just do a live discussing both of these topics because, girl, both of these topics are a bunch of hot ass mess, honey. Okay, you got Lil Bum and the Grill Master going through it. I think the Grill Master kicked off in her ass. And then we got the situation with Nicki Minaj's pedophile husband trying to make the victim recant her statement because he can't be an adequate father or whatever the case may be. But that girl, I don't know. Like, girl, it's a lot. I just got this information directly after the panel that I did on Scotty's channel last night, which I hope you all made. And if you didn't, I suggest y'all go around Scotty's channel and look at it. No, I'm not going to review G Status. I'm not fooling with G Status no more. I'm so done. I'm not dealing with them no more. So please don't ask me about G Status again. G Status gets no more of my time, my energy, my grace, my sanity, none of that. Okay? No. You just go laugh and I tell nobody. I'm sorry, spilling all the tea. I know whether I was gonna go laugh or not. Yeah, child surviving the patty, Sonny. Hey, Nita, what's cracking, boo? And Desiree, what's happening, y'all? He always gave me abusive vibes. Who? Max Lutz, child. Let me tell you something. With the way his grill was looking, I always thought he was the victim of all the abuse. Looking like that man been teething on bricks. Like, child, no God. I wish I would let a motherfucker who got I wish I would let a motherfucker who got jaws of a saw try to set up and try to beat me down. No God, girl, I know you lying. And I'm surprised because whenever Lil Bum was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, because y'all know I don't see it for her. Y'all know any other time she running all up on people and thinking that she all big Billy badass and yeah. So I always thought that she was the one that was kicking off in his ass. But from the tea that I gathered, it sounded a little bit different. So I don't know what happened. Don't ask me what happened. The Grill Master, Jaws, put his page on private. So I don't really know what happened. But this happened not too long ago. This came from Hollywood Unlocked about Brandy went live when they had a verbal altercation with each other, honey. And girl, it was a mess. It was a mess. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Here you go. Hold on. I ain't your motherfucking clumsy ass, goofy ass nigga, bitch. If you just wanna act how the fuck you wanna act with, I'm not down for it, bitch. Fuck you. The fuck your playground. You got that thing on motherfucking head yet?
You got that through your head yet? You got that through your head, bitch? I'm not with your program. Be out of here, bitch. Now try y'all stick your feet on me. Won't have to see this ever again. I promise you. Never again will you stick your feet on me. Bye, bitch. Goodbye. You motherfucking bye. Say yeah, I got it. Say yeah, I got it. Say yeah, I got it if you got it, bitch. I ain't your motherfucker. Gonna start fucking with me. Ronnie, don't call me. I'm getting beat up. You gonna disrespect me to Ronnie too, bitch? You think you're gonna disrespect me to the world, Brandon? Is that what you think? You're not. You're not. Call 911, Brandon. You're not. Bitch, you're not. Call 911. Your sister just got in your lips. Call himself, bitch. I'll fuck you up, bitch. Ronnie, you get beat up, bitch. Oh, bitch, I'm gonna sit you out on a good one, bitch.
Honey, listen. Now, even though I don't see it for a little bum like that, I never have. What's so disturbing about the whole thing that we just listened to is the fact that he didn't give a damn about his kids being around while he's calling their mama all types of bitches and hoes and, you know, probably done smacked her up because the way he's talking as if y'all know how we used to watch Jerry Springer back in the day and how they would like have each other in some type of a hold and they're still trying to talk and it's really muffled. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it sounded like. It sounded as if either he had her in some type of hold, she had him in some type of hold, maybe he had her up against the wall. I don't listen, this is all alleged. I don't know. Ain't nothing came out. Ain't no video came out. Ain't no statements been made. So before y'all go saying, well, I said this and this is what I said happened, I don't know what happened. But my issue was with the babies. That's my issue. Like the fact that nobody calmed the situation down, at least in front of the kids, made it a whole lot more worse for me. It's like, and I'm gonna tell you something else. If anybody, man, woman, cat, dog, flower pot, toilet, I don't care. If anybody makes you that unhappy, makes you that, you know, scared for your life or scared that you're going to get hands put on you or whatever the case may be, leave. Leave. I don't have to like you to say when some mess is fucked up. And for them to be going off like that, but while the kids was there, I think one of the kids may have accidentally gotten hit or whatever the case may be. Like, girl, I don't know. Desiree says she made a statement. I cared too much to look it up or whatever the case may be, because that ain't the real story here. But listen, if anybody is making you that upset, leave. If anybody's like, you're supposed to have peace in two places, the grave and your house. Now, if you can't find peace in your house, girl, where the hell can you go? Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like I never really understood their marriage. I never really understood their relationship. Bondi made a great point after the laugh last night where she was like, well, you know, being with Brandy came with a lot of benefits. The fact that, you know, she was Whitney Houston's goddaughter and all of that stuff. And that makes sense. I so totally get it. He was probably like, listen, I could use you for this and use you for that. And I could learn to fall in love with your ass later. But from what it seems like to me, I don't think there was ever really real love there between him. To let me tell it, like he always seemed like he could take a lever, which adds to what Bondi said last night about the fact that him marrying her was really only for the benefits. Then she also mentioned about how he threw the wedding ring. Y'all remember that episode when he threw the wedding ring down to the bushes? I mean, you know, it's just a lot with their relationship. He never really seemed to respect her wishes, respect anything that she had to say. And don't get me wrong, Lil Bum is enough to get on anybody's damn nerve. So half of the time when he was paying her dust, I understood it. But I kind of feel like that's basically probably been their relationship the entire time. He would do something messed up. She would yell, scream, throw stuff at him, holler, be all out in the front yard with the neighbors like she did on the show, and ay. He act like he done with it, this, that, and this, but then he come right back. And my whole thing is, and this is to anybody with children, it's cute when it's just y'all. When you got kids in the mix, somebody needs to do something. And I felt like they should have did something a long time ago. Like yeah, Brandy from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Like it's terrible. It's terrible. It's horrible. And I wish I could say that I was shocked about it, but not really. Not really. I mean, I think they both have it in them to be abusive with each other. Again, I haven't seen no statement. Everybody said it's a statement. I ain't give a damn enough to go look for the statement. So I'm only going off of what I believed happened. I honestly believe this is normal for them. I do. I feel like they always have arguments like this. I don't feel like this is the first time anything has ever happened, but I do feel like this probably was the first time that it got to a point where he got physical with her. That's what I think happened. I think because Brandy has a lot of Evelyn in her. You understand me? Well, she feels like because she's a woman and she's smaller, if she smacks him around a little bit, it is what it is. I kind of felt like she may have touched him in some type of way, and he pulled a Jody from Baby Boy, smack. I told you to stop hitting me, and you know she decided to go on phone, go live, broadcast it on live, and then told the baby to call the police, and this is it. Like, child, look. That statement was written by Max Lutz. He took her cell phone, child. I mean, it's just, they're too old for this. And the fact that the kids was there, y'all are basically teaching them learned behavior. Y'all are basically teaching both of y'all kids learned behavior because they're going to grow up thinking that the shit that y'all are doing is normal. So then they're going to go off and then they're going to find their girlfriends or boyfriends or smack up or get smacked up. And they're not going to feel like there's anything wrong with it because this is what they're used to seeing it. If they're used to seeing it with their parents, I mean, so this goes out to any of my females, my males. If y'all are dealing with a situation where you are unhappy, and if a person is making you this unhappy, and you feel like it's not safe for you, that person, if y'all got kids, whatever the case may be, y'all need to end that shit immediately. Stop putting it on the kids. I'm going to stay with it for the kids. I'm going to be with them for the kids. I'll deal with her because she my baby mama. I'll take the abuse because she had my kid. Forget all of that. For the sake and the safety of your kids, get out of there. But to let me tell her, both of them need help. I think both of them could stand the rain with a little bit of Viola Van Zandt. Watching them was a lot like watching Erica Jean and Saigon. Like watching them, like that's the perfect people to use for that. Erica Jean and Saigon. That's exactly what they remind me of. It's terrible, child. And I thank God that I never had to be in a relationship where somebody felt like it was cool or okay to lay hands and feet on me. It's ridiculous. Excuse me. Yes, they both need help. Both of them need real help. And I really hope they get it. If not for the sake of them, for the sake of them poor kids that y'all got crying in the background because they see mama and daddy in each other's face. Daddy probably done him mama up and all of the rest of that stuff. Like, girl, I don't know. This is all alleged over here. But that was very telling. That was very telling. It was very sad. Yeah, you got to know when to let go. I don't care if you've been knowing this man since he was 6 years old. He won't kicking off in your ass when you were 6 years old, so I'm not understanding what that means. And if any man can talk to you the way that he done talked to her after you done pushed out two of his kids that could possibly come out with teethuses like his, look, Brandy, all of that smoke that you was trying to give to Moniece and all the rest of these women up here on this show, I'm gonna need for you to have that same energy with the grill master. And that's just the way I see it. Like, there's no like it's like that Kenya Moore shit. You got mouth with everybody else, but when it comes to this man, he's basically anyway. I'm moving on. So this is what I'm really here to talk to y'all about because that whole thing is just way too much. Hey, Nicole Love. And we was talking about Love Brandy and Max Lux in the recording that I had played about basically him cussing her out worse than a bum out on the street with the kids all in the background. It sounded like they was in something physical to the point where she told the little boy to call the police and all of this and all of that. And it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And all I'm saying is, ain't no way I let a nigga with a whole bunch of craters all up in his mouth try to sit up and talk to me any old kind of way or treat me any old kind of way. But I put the blame on the both of them because I felt like this is typical for them. I don't feel like this is the first time they've ever had a knockdown, drag out argument like this. This is just the first time it's gotten to a point where she decides to broadcast it all over these good Instagram streets. But I guess so, Libby. Set it off as a jest, honey. So we finna move on. What's good, True Savage? How you doing, big bro? So, funny thing. Kenneth Petty's alleged victim shares her side of the story. Now, from the information I gathered, he feels like he can't be, they both feel like he can't be the best father, I guess. He can't see his child the way he wanted to, like he couldn't even be there for the birth or whatever the case may be, because you know, what he did that got him in this shit. And, you know, I guess the both of them are trying to get this young lady to like recant her situation or whatever the case may be, I guess, so that he could be a much better father than listen, quiet as kept. I don't understand why Nikki will want that trifling ass man to be anything to her damn child. I'm just saying. It is. Listen, that's on them. I ain't got nothing to do with it. If that's what Nikki wants to do with her life, that's just fine. But I feel like if I was a mom of any kid and their dad, you know, did shit like that, I would have an issue with it. And I don't even think that I would want them to be a part of my child's life. If anything, I would do everything in my power to keep him away from my child, because what type of values are you going to teach them? You know, whatever. So I'm about to let y'all listen to what the victim had to say. And I'm gonna let y'all deduce how y'all feel about it. So here you go.
Who had the case came up the fucking steps. And when she came up the steps, she looked at me and she was like, you know, what are you doing here?
Wait a minute. Who are you hiding?
Let's just say I'm just going to say they. They had me hiding on the steps waiting for his court date, you know, waiting for him to go before the judge.
Okay.
The district attorney seen me on the steps and she said, what are you doing here? I was able to turn my back to the people that I was with and whisper to her, they're trying to make me drop the charges.
Oh my God.
So these people are talking about I wrote a letter. I never, at that time, who had the case, came up the fucking steps. And when she came up the steps, she looked at me and she was like, you know, what are you doing here?
Wait a minute. Who are you hiding?
Let's just say I'm just going to say they.
All right, so that's basically replaying itself. So I said alleged victim because I read the title from the way it was sent to me, okay? I see a lot of y'all keep saying, it ain't alleged, it ain't alleged, it ain't alleged. Girl, look, I don't give me much. I'm only reading what the people wrote in the thing. And the people wrote in the thing, Kenneth Petty's alleged victim speaks out. That's what they put up there. That's what I read. Don't come for me. That's number one. Number two, I believe every solitary word of it. And when she said they, I believe that Nikki was just a part of that just as much as that damn man is. But see, I already told y'all, I don't trust no nigga with long arms and short, skinny, stovepipe ass legs to begin with. I believe her though. I believe her. I believe every word of what she had to say. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Because Nikki has done nothing but try her hardest to like force this man on us, force this marriage on us, and try to force us to believe something that we just don't believe. I believe every word of it. Everything that that woman said he did to her, and everything that that woman said that Nikki and him that tried to do to get her to drop the case, I believe every solitary word of it. But see, Nikki, that's your fault. Because you were so desperate and thirsty to have a baby by any means necessary, and I felt like you got what you wanted. You're going to pay on the front end or the back, but either way, you're going to pay. I believe her. Now, I believe her. 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 I don't know why Nikki got herself involved in this either. Like, it really makes her look bad at the end of the day. And child, I ain't got nothing. What do y'all feel about these two stories, child? Because these girls are just doing way too much for me. You got Lil B and Max Lux. Then you got Surviving the Petties, honey. Girl, yeah, she did. She did. She did. She did. And I feel like she's getting exactly what she deserved. I don't know. This got sent to me last night. And she was basically saying that they're trying to get her to recant it, I guess, so that he could be there more for the kid or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, Nikki, you got yourself involved in this shit. You already knew what this man was about. You said you've been knowing him for years now. Both of y'all supposed to be blood, and you know, y'all done did this together, and y'all done did that together, and yada, 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 yada. So I'm going to show you know what he about behind closed doors, and you still decided to spread it low and lay it wide with him, and have a baby with him, and get married with him. I would love to say I got sympathy for her, but I just don't. I just don't. I just don't. I don't. I don't. I believe every word of what this young lady had to say. Every word of it, I believe it. Every word of it, I believe it. And Nikki, she gonna find herself in some real hot doo-doo. Some real hot doo-doo. I'm trying to tell you something. I mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. I wish Kiki was secure in knowing her worth. Child. Nikki don't know her worth. Nikki don't know her worth at all. I know Nikki ain't got no identity because she's still running around here with this whole Barbie doll mentality. Girl, if you don't go and sit your ass down somewhere. Girl, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere. She was 11 when it happened, so she had no business speaking on it. Child, they should have laid low. How much fame or money do she want? Child, this made it worse. She need to get out of it ASAP. She not. Yeah, that's who it was, Nita. That's where I got it from. Her. That's the girl name. That's where I got it from. Yeah, but it goes back to what I said before. When you're desperate to have something or to prove that you can have a man, prove that you can have a baby, you're going to want to do it by any cost, by any means necessary. And it's just ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous to me. She also got with him at 16 and he was 21. 16 to 21, I mean, it really don't matter. That's still statutory. Like, at the end of the day, he's still wrong. He's still wrong. And you're going to have to just, you got to deal with that. But for y'all to sit up and try to make her recant her statement is dumb to me. It's dumb. You did it, so stand up in it. And Nikki, you wanted to marry him, so let it be what it is. That was my whole thing when it first came out that she was pregnant by this man. I was sitting here thinking to myself, I said, out of all the men that Nikki got at her disposal, I mean, she could have had anybody, a doctor, a lawyer, a ball player, an entrepreneur, a prince, something, girl, a therapist, a mailman, waste management. Anybody would have been better than an ex-felon, an ex-con who's also a pedophile and a member of the Bloods. Listen, I'm sitting here talking all this BS, but y'all already know my type. I mean, listen, the gag minus the pedophilia, I can understand it because I'm the same way. Y'all already know how I am. Like, my man got to have about 5 or 6 cell warrants, 4 or 5 baby mamas, had to have been in jail at least 3 times in his life. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of dudes that so I ain't, I'm not all the way oblivious to it, but I just feel like for the kind of caliber that Nikki is and, where she's at in her life, I just assumed that she would have picked somebody that was worth being able to say, I'm Nicki, I'm so-and-so, the husband of Nicki Minaj. I'm Dr. So-and-so Esquire. I'm the husband of Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted for Nicki. Not, this is my baby daddy that's a part of the blood gang down in New York or whatever the case may be. I mean, it is what it is, Nicki. Do what you want to do. You said, okay. No, I mean, I'm just saying, I get the allure of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get the allure of the thug trade tea. I totally get it. But see, that's me. I'm just a regular schmegular RN around here. Like, but when you look at somebody like Nicki Minaj, you just assume that they're going to make better choices and better decisions about who they want to spend the rest of their life with or who they want to have kids with. Like, I always knew she was a little off and a little dizzy, a little delayed, a little slow, a little Toddish, a little Riri-ish. I always knew that, but I didn't know to the full extent of it. I mean, girl, I guess. Yeah, that's another thing. Nikki doesn't have any real friends. Nikki has a lot of yes people around her. And while that's cool and cute, I don't want no yes men around me. I don't. That's why I keep my circle of friends very small. Because the circle of friends I got, they gonna let me know, like, bitch, what you doing? Girl, I know you lying. Like, they gonna keep it real with me. They not gonna tell me what I want to hear just because I want to hear it. If somebody not right for me, they damn sure gonna tell me, and they gonna have a list as to why that they don't see it for this person or that person. All this because she was too selfish to allow a new person in her space in music. She has been trying to establish her dominance and proves that she's that girl since Cardi shut up. And I have to agree, Abby. I have to agree. Everybody keep bothering me. Could this be because she paid? Why come out now? Never heard this before. She's the victim. She has the right to say whatever she wants to say whenever she wants to say it. Like, again, I believe every single solitary last word of it. I believe it. I believe every word of it. Every single word of it, I believe it. Every word of it, I believe it. I would be a damn fool to not believe what this woman had to say. Because Kenneth has already proven what and who he is. So why would I discredit her for? For what? It's her story to tell. She got the right to tell it whenever she wants to tell it. And if these people trying to shut me up so that he could be a better father, it's nah, forget that. Nah, nope, no. And didn't Nikki have a boy? Was it a little boy or a little girl? Either way, listen. He can't be a good father figure, whether it's a boy or a girl. He can't give no advice. Lord Jesus, Nikki. What? Ooh. It came out when he got arrested for not registering. He is convicted and registered. Something happened, child. She didn't come out when it happened because she was not going to do as they asked. Threats is why she's coming out now. She had a boy. Exactly, Abby. Shutting up the victim is not going to take him off the offender list. It's not going to happen. Nikki, you raising a young king. And look at his daddy. Look at his daddy. You have to think, I could possibly be raising a son who's going to be 21 out here trying to dick down teenage little girls. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Girl. I was rooting for Nikki. When I found out that she had a man, I rooted for her. I said, oh, well, go off, Nikki. And then once I saw the damn tired ass Negro that she had, I said, girl, this ragamuffin, child, what barrel did you pluck his ass from? Like, that was the first thing that I thought when I saw him. When they said she had a man, I just assumed like he would have been up to par. You know what I'm saying? Like, child, them stovepipe legs, them stovepipe arms too. Why you at it? His tall, slinky neck ass. Like, child, I never trust men like that. Okay, Niecy, definitely a ragamuffin. Girl, I know you lying. I know you lying. Now he may have been good for a little 1-2 for the night, but see, Nikki, this is again, you ain't got no real good girlfriends. See, if I was your good girlfriend, I would have been like, listen, he may got good dick. Keep him around for that. As far as relationship, trying to get married, have kids, yeah, daughter, I don't think that's the route you need to go. But you miss Nicki Minaj, do what you want. But yes, Abby, I agree. She should have kept Safari, honey. She should have kept Safari. Wife beater tanks in luxury stores. I knew he was a mess. Okay, DC. Like, no, God. Like, listen, look, the gag is, I don't even think Safari wanted her tired ass. Child, please. Speaking of that, did y'all hear anything about he and Erica Mena broke up? Y'all know I'm doing this for a reason. Did y'all hear that Safari and Erica Mena broke up? So many people kept getting under my comments and DMing me to talk about Safari and Erica Mena breaking up. I mean, I guess, you know, if y'all say so, then whatever. You said they break up everything. Well, see, listen, I wouldn't know because I don't follow neither one of them. Okay, the only time I follow them is when Love and Hip Hop come on. When Love and Hip Hop go off, so do I. So I don't know what they got going on in their day-to-day. I don't know who did what done. I don't be knowing these things. Exactly, sipping all the tea, stunts and shows that I don't got time for. I ain't got time for nobody to be pulling stunts and shows at all. Yeah, how do you break up with your husband? You can't just say, "Oh, I don't want to be with you no more. We breaking up." Girl, that's your husband. You got to go through a whole lot to get a real full breakup. Girl, y'all ain't even been married that damn long. They're filming a zoo special. I mean, I guess, child. Hey, Anna. You know what? Zeus is trying to come up. I will say that. Now, I ain't spending a dime of my money on Zeus, but they trying to come up. I mean, first they had A1 and Lyrica up there. Then they had the thing with Hazel-E and Masika. Now they got the whole thing with Erica and stuff. Like, they trying to come up. They trying to come up. Hey, Blissfully Bean. I'm just not here for I'm a play with the sanctity of my relationship, my marriage, or my family. I'm gonna pull a Rashida and Kirk just to, you know, stay relevant or to stay pseudo famous or whatever the case may be. Like, I'm just not down with that. I'm not down with that. I'm not gonna sit up. Yeah, one more chance. Like, girl, look, they trying. They trying. I'ma definitely say that they trying. But I'm just not down for the Rashida and Kirk tip. And that's I'm gonna gamble my marriage for reality TV or to stay relevant in these streets while Miss Rona going around. Girl, it ain't worth it. Erica, get your life together. Do you know how many women want to throw their pussy at your man? Do you know how many men want to throw their pussy at your man? Girl, I'm one of them. You better learn your man while you earn your man. And if you don't want your man to be going off, pulling Peter guns on you, you better get your life in order. Get your life in order. Yeah, I heard that, but I think they still together. I know they still together. That's why when everybody kept sending me the tea, I paid the dust. Because I said, child, please. Eric ain't finna let that man go. That dick too big and too good. And everybody seemed to want a little piece of Safari. That woman ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. Period. And what is he? Is he a Cancer? A Sag? A Gemini? He might be a Sag. You know, Sages act like him, but I don't know for sure. Okay, Niecy, she be a hard fool if she did. Girl, that's the only real man that ever wanted you since you've been on TV. Okay? That's the only real man that ever wanted you since you've been on TV. What's my sign? He a Cancer, child. I'm a Pisces, Niecy. I'm a Pisces. What about Sagittarius? They sneaky, they conniving, they not good communicators, but at the same time, see, I was about to throw you a bone and give y'all a compliment, but I ain't got no compliment to give you. No shade, but happy belated birthday, though. Yes, the hell y'all are, because I dated a Sagittarius. Yes, the hell y'all are. I dated a Sagittarius. Don't come to me talking about no. Y'all can't come to me talking to me about Sagittariuses, Cancers, Geminis, Virgos, and no shade to my own, but Pisces. Because I tried to date another Pisces before, and it wasn't that it was bad. It was just we were one and the same. You know what I'm saying? And we was young when we was together. Like when I dated that Pisces, I was about what? 23, maybe? 22, 23. And we used to both be back and forth with each other. So oh yeah, I don't really bang with Leos like that either. Now me and Leos are good for friendship, but as far as dating wise, they can kick rocks too. Girl, I ain't got time for no Libra. My best friend is a Libra, and that is enough. My best friend is a Libra, and my other best friend is a Scorpio. Girl, that is enough. And then my childhood best friend is I want to say she's a Sagittarius. I want to say she's a Sagittarius, but I might be wrong. What about Virgos? Virgos play a lot of mind games. And what's funny is the Virgo that I dated, first of all, he was younger than I was. I was older than he was. So the mind games that he used to try to play, I used to be like, girl, what you doing at your age is the same thing I did to niggas at your age. Like, don't try to run that game on me, child. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't even know which signs are compatible with Scorpio. I'd be looking for dick. Okay. Abby, yes, God. I'll be looking for dick sizes and resumes too, child. Okay. How big is that dick? What that dick do, child? Yes, God. No, listen, I like Leos as friends. As friends, me and Leos can get along. But see, Leos are a lion, and they the lion for the reason. They're like the king of the jungle. It's either their way or the highway. And most Leos are like that. Be it male or female, most Leos are like that. It's my way or the highway. And me, I'm a Pisces. I'm going to cuss your ass the fuck out. You not going to get your with that like that. Listen. Because one thing about us Pisces, baby, we got a mouth on. I will lay your ass out. I'm going to go where I want to go. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to see who I want to see. And that's just where that's going to be. Period. My brother is a Taurus. I can deal with a Taurus. My brother's a Taurus. I can deal with a Taurus. My mama is a Capricorn. I could never date a Capricorn. Now, I could be friends with Capricorns, but I could never date a Capricorn. I ain't got no time. But it's funny. I say that, but my mom is a Capricorn and my dad is a Pisces. Not only is my dad is a Pisces, me and him were born on the same day. Listen, that's real love. Cause Lord may my mama rest in peace. I love her down, but I could take her in doses sometimes because she would be a little bit more blunt, way more blunt than I am. And sometimes he used to be like, "Wait a minute, girl, hold on, child, hold on to your love. Wait a minute." Well, I ain't gonna say Capricorns are the worst in a relationship because my parents was together until the day my daddy died. My daddy worshipped the ground my mama walked on. So I'm not gonna say that Capricorns are totally terrible. I'm just gonna say myself personally, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? I mean, Leos may be loyal, but I can deal with a loyal person. It's the whole my way or the highway thing that Leos do that I can't go up for. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can't do. You know what I mean? I could be friends with Leo. I have a lot of Leos that are friends, and I like it that way. You're a Taurus and you're dating a Capricorn, child. Oh, Nisi is a Scorpio. Oh, Nisi loco. Nisi is a psychopath, y'all. I ain't know Nisi was. Oh, Nisi did just say that. Nisi is a psychopath. I got to be careful around her. You know how I know? Because my other best friend is a Scorpio, and she's definitely a psychopath. But to see, that's why we besties. We get along because I'm a psychopath. If you get me to that point, I'm a psychopath. I never know what I might do, So it works. No, we not. Don't do it, Scorpios. Yes, y'all are. Y'all are great in bed, but y'all are psychopaths. Okay? We got to switch up bad. You know me until you don't. Okay? Period. What do I know about a Gemini woman? Not a damn thing. I know about a Gemini man. I like Geminis. I like me a good Gemini because I can pull them up out their shell. Most Geminis don't want their evil twin to come out. But see me, I push and poke buttons. I want to see what you about. And I did that. Wait a minute. One, I'm not a psychopath. Ebby is lying to y'all. Ebby look all cute, sweet, and innocent on the outside, but inside of her lay a serial killer. Y'all heard it here first. We both from Virginia. Okay? You can't pour that on me. Okay? I'm not going to say it was that. The Gemini that I dated, and I'm not going to lie, I used to cuss his ass slam out. He was older than I was. I was 18 when I met him. I was a freshman in college. And I used to lay his ass out. And he would hardly even raise his voice at me. I could count on one hand how many times he's ever really cussed at me. You know what I'm saying? And but there was a time where somebody really pissed him off, and then he showed me who he really was. You know what I mean? And I lived for that. I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky with the one that I had, but you married a Gemini. Well, Abby, I'm sorry you went through that because the one I went through won't nothing like that. It used to be like pulling teeth to get him to be mad with me and cuss me out the way I used to lay his ass out, but he would never do it. But I love that about him. I love the fact that he knew how to calm me down. I always felt like I was his rowdy side because he would never want to bring it out. President and founding member of the Nuck of You Buck Society, period. Oh, everybody stop watching that Falcons crest. I'm weak. Damn Gemini. Ooh, y'all give it Geminis. Well, I like Gemini, man. Maybe I'm just basing it off of the one that I had, and y'all could be right. They could all be bums for all we know, but I'm just going off of the one I had. But then again, I was young, dumb, and full of cum. He could have been terrible, you know. Hey, April. Oh, you are Aries. My nephew was an Aries. I like Aries. Aries, the men. And some of the Aries women, they real chill and laid back. They, you know, because that's how my nephew is. My nephew is very laid back. I've never really seen my nephew get upset because he's always laughing and joking and you know what I'm saying about his paper, about his money, because he is in the Air Force. Yes, God. And you know, he do him. You know what I mean? He don't get into a lot of fool-la-la. Gemini men are great in bed. Dawg, ain't they? Child, listen, let me tell you something. When I was a freshman and I was sniped, you understand me? I was sniped back when I was a freshman in college, baby. He used to have me all in types of contortionist stuff and whoo, dear Jesus. Why? I like Aries. Why you never dated Aries? Spilling all the tea. Y'all know who I never had? I never had an Aquarius. And I never wanted one either. I always thought Aquarius was a little weird. I mean, look at Scotty. You know. And I love you, Scotty. That's my boo. But thank you. Mwah. For the cash out, boo. I just saw it. Thank you, baby. I got it. I saw you DM me. I just saw it. Thank you, babe. Wow. I appreciate that. I'm an Aries. We make amazing friends and companions, but our temper is terrible. I've come from my younger years to my 40s. Child, you was hell on wheels, won't you? I was born to an Aries. My middle brother. Damn, these comments are going so fast. I was born to an Aries. My middle brother is an Aries, and both of them have me. I'm so weak. Not both of them got you messed up. Not both of them. I'm an Aquarius. We're emotional and we don't have a filter. We said what we said, girl. Okay, as an Aquarius, it says we said what we said. But that's how I feel about us Pisces. We said it. What I said. That's how us Pisces get down. See, Aries say we said what we said, but Pisces be like, what I said? To get your ass out my face. What I said, that's how we do. Hey, Britt. That's right, Pisces, period. I mean, I can admit that. Pisces I'm very emotional. Believe it or not. I'm very emotional. I ain't gonna lie about that. I am. I'm very emotional. And when I mean emotional, I don't mean like busting out in tears. I mean emotional to the point of you could frustrate me really quickly. If you keep doing certain shit, saying certain shit. See what I'm saying? Here come really be coming up out the bushes with her nonsense. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Talk about something we know. I heard somebody say something about. See, now all the Aquariuses want to come up out the bushes out of nowhere. Don't come up out the bushes now. Don't come. We've been left Aquariuses alone. Now all of y'all want to come up out the bushes. My brother is a Pisces and can be bitchy petty. I mean, yeah. I know I can be really petty. I'm not even gonna hold y'all to that. I can be really petty if I chose to. I can. But see, I try to tuck that side away, in case I really need it. I'm a Cancer, but I have a Leo raising and a lot of air in my chart. Oh, dear God. I am a great Cancer. Yeah, really B is a great Cancer. She is. But see, me, I could never date a Cancer because I go upside the head like I did the last time. Okay? And no, I didn't domestically abuse him. Okay? He pushed me first. And then I went upside his head. He should have kept his hands to himself. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Cancers, Cancers are dramatic and emotional. And that's what happened with the Cancer that I was dating. I wasn't. No. We was in the middle of arguing, and I was trying to leave, and he wouldn't let me leave. And y'all know that is a pet peeve of mine. When I'm trying to get up out of a situation that's already bad, I'm not leaving for my safety. I'm leaving for yours. So when I tried to push past him, he pushed me. Yes, he did, girl. He pushed me. He did. He did. So I did the next best thing. I grabbed the hardest thing that I could find, which was a vase, and I bust him upside his head with it. I split his shit wide open. Yes, I did. Don't put your hands on me. When I'm trying to leave, let me leave. Don't you put your hands on me. And he put his hands on me. So I did what I had to do. It was his fault. But it's crazy because I ran into him when I went back home, back when the 4th of July all happened. And he brought that up. He said, do you remember when you hit me upside the head with a vase? Uh-huh. Sure do. Uh-huh. Now, T, you just straight crazy. He wouldn't let me leave. Let me get up out the situation. Let me calm down first. But not only did he try to stop me from leaving, he pushed me. So when he pushed me, that's why I understood where Monique was coming from. When he pushed me, I could have just, pushed him back and got up out of my way. I ain't want to do that. I ain't want to do that. I want to make sure not to ever do that shit no more. So I grabbed the heaviest thing I could, and that was a vase. And we was at his mama house. That wasn't his house. That was his mama house. And I lit his head slam on fire with that vase. And his mama called me, talk about something that was a family heirloom and all of the rest of that shit. I don't give a damn. Tell your son to keep his hands off people. Oh, Lord. Y'all, look, I really just put that up. For those of you, first of all, hey, it's me, D. Second of all, if those of y'all that don't know what everybody is talking about, child, I don't know why people I don't know why the hate train comes at me when it comes to these Real Housewives of Atlanta people. I don't know why they get upset, why they get in a bag. But and I woke up to this morning, excuse me, when Anita Neal left me this very interesting comment. It says, gay people do the most gay bashing and then cry discrimination. This review is disgusting with the bullying and the name calling. Thumbs down, jerk. Y'all can read it. It's right here. Y'all see that? But girl, I kiki. Look at what I put. Y'all saw that? I put the snickering, then I laughed, and then I bust out laughing like, girl, I kiki. You know what I mean? But this is what It's Me D is talking about. I have posted it on the community wall. Y'all. No, it won't, Ebby. It was on my Potomac. See? The Potomac. And then here go the comment right here. Gay people do the most. It was on my Potomac. I didn't gay bash nobody. Who did I gay bash? I didn't gay bash nobody. Who did I gay bash on Potomac? I don't know. To me, it just be hilarious at how people get so entitled to their feelings about hoes that they don't know, that they will never meet, that don't take care of them. Y'all know my motto. If you ain't feeding, funding, or fucking me, I'm not about to listen. I get paid to get on YouTube, to get up here and talk my ish. Okay? I get paid to do that, girl. This ain't for free. It was for free until I started getting monetized, but now it ain't free no more. So I get paid to come up here and do this. But I you know, when I talk my stuff, I upload my video, I go on with my day. I do my laugh the next day, I go on with my day. I don't deal or talk about them hoes until Sunday and Monday. Girl, why you in your bag, sis? It's okay. Like, comments like that really don't piss me off. I don't give a damn. Bitch, I know you lying. It's a damn... Bitch, what the hell is a fly doing up in here? Y'all. Why was you in that lady house acting a fool and tearing up her furniture? I ain't tear up her furniture. It pushed me first. But hold on, y'all, because this fly is killing me. I don't know. I thought the flies was dead. Child. Anyway. I was probably talking about one of her favorites. The only person that I make little comments about here and there is Michael and Juan. But did I say anything that won't nobody already thinking? Child. I don't care. I just thought it was funny. You know what I mean? I kikied at it. It ain't make me feel no way. I kikied, girl. Stuff like that don't piss me off. I was about to say the Michael and Juan thing. How am I gay bashing by telling Michael he need to come on up out the closet? And Juan, for that matter. And if Juan ain't never done it, he's very curious. I don't know. And I said it last night on the live. I don't know no straight male that will put up with half of the flirtatious antics that Michael be doing. Now, I understand people on the live was like, well, you know, when you an athlete and, you know, people, you get an attention from different directions, men or women, yada, 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 stuff like that. I get all of that. I get it. I get it. I get it. However, I've also came up around a whole bunch of men where they just don't play games like that. All right. They'll let you know one time, look, bro, I understand we see things differently. You had a right to be with what you want to be. That's fine. All I'm asking is that you respect my space and my territory, and I don't get down like that. I don't mind you being gay, but I don't get down with the gay jokes, the gay flirtation, the touching, the yada yada. Like, I don't get down with all of that. So out of respect for me, can you know what I'm saying, just ease up on that. Juan eats it up. Juan just like, oh, okay. So it's hard for me to sit here and be like he's never done anything because he's just way too comfortable with Michael and Michael's flirtatious actions. Like, I'm just not used to real straight men allowing that. I'm not. That's all I'm saying. And I really wish people would get up out this. Well, he not like that because he's an athlete. Do you? Child. But that's not me gay bashing. That's just me speaking what I already know is true into existence. Girl, listen, I feel the same way about Robin. I feel like Robin need to come on up out the damn closet. And stop trying to make it seem as if you really want Juan because you really in love with Juan. I don't believe that. No more than a man up there in that moon. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't believe it. And y'all not going to make me believe it. Child, talk about some gay bashing. Girl, boo. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. What's the stupidest thing you ever heard? I want to know why he told Eddie that he wasn't gay. Child. Why you don't think she love him? Because she doesn't. You got to watch the seasons from season 1 on up to now, Abby, to understand why I feel the way that I feel. I feel like theirs is just a matter of convenience. Both of them are comfortable. Both of them are complacent in where they're at, which is fine. But my whole thing is, y'all got kids with the shit. And I always said this about Robin. Would you ever want your kids to be in the same predicament that you're in? Do you want your sons to be out here doing to you, doing to whoever their future girlfriends are, what they see their dad been doing to you over the years? Like, I just don't like, even like, listen, and we spoke about this last night. When it comes to Karen and Ray, you see a connection. When it comes to even Eddie and Thickweave, you see a connection. When it comes to Chris and Tweety Bird, you see a connection. It's just like when I see Juan and Robin, I just get a blank. I get a blank. It's like, I mean, girl, I guess. You know, that's the way I look at it. It's like, I guess. You know, connections, you don't have to say nothing. You could see it. It exudes and it bleeds all over them. Like, I never see it. I never see it. Yeah, you don't see none with them either. I just don't. Like, it's weird to me. Like, watching them and seeing them is really weird. Like, even when he was proposing to her. And it's funny because Bondi Blue mentioned it last night, and she was absolutely right. Even when he was giving his speech, like it was dull. Like, he won't on his knee, like, I love you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. I was such a fool the way I did you beforehand. You are my light. You are my world. You're my life. Like, I can't picture none of this without you in it. Like, marry me again. You know, like, it was just, it was like he proposed and then nobody gave a shit no more but Wendy. Because Wendy was more excited than Robin was about getting it. Like, Wendy was all in the camera screaming, like going all off. And, you know, for as long as Robin been saying that she wanted this, I just assumed the way Wendy was acting, that's what Robin was going to give. Or at least a teardrop somewhere. I mean, I guess, though. I think they just both have masculine energy and are expressive. I think that this is a matter of convenience. And I think that neither one of them are in love with each other. I think that this is normal for them. This is normal for them. This is what I think. I'm sorry. I'm just like, ugh. And then them together just bore me. I mean, like, even when I see scenes with them together, they bore me. It's like watching paint dry. Like, when it comes to Juan, I just want Juan to sit down and shut up and just look fine and sexy. That's what I want Juan to do. I just want Juan to come in, smile, looking sexy, preferably with his shirt off. That's what I want Juan to do, preferably with his shirt and no pants on. I want to see him in them knockers underwear. Anyway, that has nothing to do with that. Where's the Chasing Atlanta review? I'm trying. I don't know what it is about all of a sudden with Chasing Atlanta. I don't know what it is all of a sudden with Chasing Atlanta. I don't know why I'm pussyfooting around. I haven't even watched it yet. I watched Real Hot Boys Houston. I'm going to do that when I get off here, but I don't know. You probably not going to get that review from me until Wednesday. I'm going to just run them both together, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm just over the whole Kendra and Oliver and Troy, that whole little saga. I'm over it. I think that's what it is, because I'm already getting drawn out with the fight between Candace and Monique. I got a feeling this whole thing with Bolo the stripper on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, that's about to be drug out. I'm getting I just see that about to happen. And I think that's why I'm just over it with Chasing Atlanta. It's like, bitch, what y'all not gonna do is make every episode be about this beef between these people. And I'm not dealing with G Status no more. Y'all keep asking me about G Status. I'm not dealing with G Status no more. Y'all thought I was lying that time. I'm not lying. I don't see no interest or no reason in continuing G Status. I just don't. Like, this been 2 months behind and all of the rest of that stuff. Like, no, y'all not getting no review from me. I haven't even watched it. I had no interest in watching it. Maybe Abby will do a review on it if she haven't already, but I'm not reviewing it. I know Scotty ain't reviewing it. YB ain't reviewing it. El Teddy ain't reviewing it. Really B ain't reviewing it. Cats Meow ain't reviewing it. Me too, it's me D. But because I watch these other reality shows where they're dragging out stuff, and then I see them up here dragging out, it's just like, it plays on my mental. I'm gonna watch it though. I'm gonna watch it. And I might just incorporate it with the review for Wednesday. And there you go. There you go. Oh, you reviewed it already, Abby? Well, Abby done already reviewed it. So if y'all want to go see the review for G Status ATL Hustle, the continuation, y'all can go on ahead to go to my big sis Abby review. Go on ahead, give her like and her click and her view. You understand? But yeah, they get no more from me. I was so exhausted trying to get through it. I was literally hollering at the screen. I think the only thing that piqued my attention, because I saw on Ike's live, well, not his live, his story, where he was reading our guy down. Now, I think that probably would be the only interesting thing for me when he was reading down our guy. I agree. It messes with my mental as well. That's why I don't do as much TV reviews as I used to. Yeah, it's the whole dragging out storylines and fights and issues and drama. And it's like I already got to deal with that with the real TV. I refuse to deal with it with YouTube. I absolutely refuse to deal with it on YouTube. Shade, child, my baby, I got them together. I saw it on his live. Well, his story, whichever. I saw it up there when he was reading. Our guy, you know, I love you, boo. You know, it ain't never no shade around here, our guy. I love you down. But child, I will be a lie and a half if I said my baby daddy ain't read your ass down to the ground, because he did. He did. Now, that would be the only interesting thing for me. I just watched The Masked Singer. Yeah, I see. I be watching your reviews. He read him filthy, child. Now, I did see that. I did see that. I was here for. I mean, I was. Ain't no shade, our guy, but I was here for it. I was here for it. Hey, Miguel. Ciao. But what else going on before I get off here, y'all? Is anything else going on? Yeah, Real Hot Boys Houston. I'm gonna do that when I get off here. Hopefully. Y'all see when it came to YouTube reality shows, I completely checked out last week. I just needed a break. And he punked him in the parking lot. It was a mess. No, he didn't. Listen, if I do a review, I'm going to just talk about that. Everything else they could keep. But I would, it ain't even going to be no review. I'm going to be on Instagram Live, and I'm going to just talk about it on Instagram Live. Boom, boom. That's what we going to do. Hopefully my baby daddy want to come and be a part of it, because y'all know I love me some Ike, child. I don't know nothing about Ray J and Sarah from the Bad Girls Club. I don't deal with the Bad Girls Club, boo. So I don't know nothing about what they got going on. No shade, but you know, ever since Ray J got a belly, as if he done had both of the cheering and that princess, I really haven't been here for Ray J. You know what I'm saying? Nope, Roman is a chop with that weird shape head, no neck. Ooh, why y'all don't see it for Romaine? I like Romaine. Child, please. Kenya gained that weight during quarantine. I don't think Mark really had nothing to do with it. I think when it comes to Kenya wanted this marriage to work, not because she loves him so much. I believe she wanted this marriage to work so bad because she talked about everybody else's marriages when she got on the show. She did. Kenya talked a whole bunch of smack about everybody else's marriage, their husband, their marital problems. She did. And I just kind of felt like that's the reason why Kenya was so gung-ho to try to keep this marriage together. Because she already know once this goes down, everybody gonna have something to say about it. And they wouldn't be in the wrong. They wouldn't be in the wrong. They wouldn't. Phaedra wouldn't be in the wrong. Portia wouldn't be in the wrong. Leakin wouldn't be in the wrong. Kim Fields wouldn't be in the wrong. I mean, they wouldn't. They would not be in the wrong because Kenya made it her business to talk about everybody else's marriage and everybody else's relationship. And I felt like that's why she fought tooth and nail to try to keep this slanging bussy man, that's slinging his bussy all over New York. I think that's why she was so willing and so gung-ho. Oh, we're in counseling. Oh, we're doing this. Oh, we're doing that. Oh, he's doing a lot better. Yada, yada, yada. But then come to find out, this whole time y'all been separated. I mean, let's just be real. I'm always going to be fair. Listen, I don't like Kenya and I don't dislike Kenya. I take up for Kenya when Kenya needs to be taken up for because people are just so committed to not liking her. Even when she's in the right, they're going to say she's wrong. So I'm going to have her back when she's right. But at the end of the day, Kenya, and I said the same thing about Ashley on Potomac, this ain't nothing but karma finding its way back around on you. It is. And you just going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with all of the other women throwing shade at your marriage falling apart the same way you've done these other women. You just got to take it and deal with it. I'm sorry that it got to happen to her. Nobody deserves it. But at the end of the day, hey. He can have my neck. Take that however you want. Ooh, let me find out, D. Yeah, child. Bussy, honey. Bussy. He's slinging a bussy from the windows to the wall till sweat drop down his balls. You understand me? He is putting footprints on ceilings all over these damn boroughs. And Kenya is going to fight tooth and nail to keep that damn man in her pocket and keep him around so that she won't get red about having a failed marriage after 3 years. Now, let's just be honest. Did I hear about Kevin Samuels' interview with the girl on it? I don't know if it was about. I don't even know who Kevin Samuels is. Cause Mark's slinging bussy, honey. Mark's slinging, but you can look at Mark and tell, oh, he done slang many a bus his day. Okay, and I ain't mad at it. Do you? But then you got Candy and this maid storyline about blocking all of that. And don't get me wrong, I totally get it. Whatever Candy is deserving of it, she's deserving of it. She is, and so is Riley. But I don't want that to be Candy's storyline. If that's going to be Candy's storyline this season, do away with it. Nah, because at this point, all the girls are saying get out of the marriage that Mark is a piece of work. Right. All of them. You can even see when Candy and Cynthia, when they were sitting there listening to it, especially Candy, and Cynthia. Cynthia, she was just like, girl, how many times do we have to tell you, get out of this? That man don't want you. He don't love you. Get out of it. Why are you putting yourself through constant turmoil and heartbreak and heartache over this man that constantly disrespects you at every damn turn? Why are you willing to put up with it? But it's like I said, she has to. She has to, because she don't want people to run down on her failed marriage the same way she's done everybody else. That's why she's doing it. That's why. I want Portia, Candy, and Cynthia gone, child. Listen, the best part of this episode was seeing Portia get locked up and get another mug shot. You know, that was the highlight of the episode. Other than that, everything else they could have kept. Everything else they could have kept. Yes, for the super chat, I want to smoke turkey leg from Kings to me. Girl, me too. They smoke turkey legs be so big. Ooh, girl. Thank you, Boo, for the super chat. I appreciate you. I also have PayPal and Cash App. If y'all would like to donate to the channel, do so. Y'all think Mark is fine, child. I mean, I ain't saying Mark ugly, but I ain't gonna say he fine either. I'm gonna tell you what makes Mark ugly. His personality. And he's very insensitive. And I feel like there was some motive as to why he married Kenya. I can't put my finger on it, and I don't know what it was, but I just feel like he had some type of ulterior motive for marrying this damn woman. Getting her pregnant, and now after 3 years, you no longer want to be with her. And you made that very clear at the end of last season when you said on camera that you was leaving her. You was done. And Kenya ain't did nothing to you. Kenya put the party together. Kenya got you styled up. She had to get herself styled up. Like Kenya was being a hostess. She was engaging other people. I mean, I'm still confused as to what Kenya did that pissed him off so bad at that damn dinner that he hosted. I'm still confused at what Kenya did. But that's y'all boy. Y'all see it for that girl. I don't. Child, that home girl Mark, y'all can have that girl, honey. I'm disappointed that little baby slept with that stripper. I don't know why you disappointed. These rap artists don't give a damn. They listen. Listen. Y'all are look, and I'm about to ask little baby who? Y'all know I don't listen to these newfangled whippersnappers these days, but I heard that I don't think nothing of it. Like I just said, I don't think nothing of it. I don't deal with these little stumble mumble rap crap. I don't deal with them, child. Whatever it is that they do, and these little girls still gonna be with them and take them back at the end of the day. It is what it is. Thank you for the Cash App, boo. Mwah. Thank you. I'm feeling 65% better. I'm getting there. Hey, Amanda. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. I don't think nothing about little baby, love, baby, love, baby. I don't give a damn about none of them damn rappers, none of their damn problems with their girls. Because at the end of the day, them little young, dumb, full of cum, seeing nothing but dollar signs, little pissy ass little girls are going to go off and still be with them, forgive them. And you're going to see them all hugged up and colored up in their Instagram stories in another week. Like it always is. Like it always is. That's how it always happens. So, yeah, he really do. It's me, D. That's just like NBA Youngboy. How he all hugged up and laid up with it. And I listen. Maybe when it comes to Lil Baby, I can see it, but I'm still trying to figure out what it is that NBA Youngboy got over these dumb look. Like, Like every time NBA YoungBoy talks, he sounds like he's still on Hooked on Phonics. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that rat face look. It's something about he makes my skin crawl. I damn sure don't see it for him, y'all. I do. Ooh, good God, nope. I wish my daughter would come back home trying to tell me she with the likes of an NBA YoungBoy. Of a who? Yeah, he do. It's me D. It's me D say NBA YoungBoy look like he was made in a meth lab. Quiet as it's kept, he looked like he was made in a damn petri dish. I don't see like Lord Jesus. And I was, oh God. And to be real, I think the mama even worse. But the mama gonna put up with it because that's her meal ticket. So she not gonna get him together on nothing that he doing. He running around here making all these babies and got herpes in the process. And then you got girls getting under my comments talking about some, oh well, one of the girls gave him herpes. Bitch, what's the damn difference? The fact is he still got it and he's still out here having unprotected sex with other girls and getting them pregnant. Child, I don't know. I don't know. Thank you for the cash app, boo. Mwah. Thank you. I don't know. I'm telling you, couldn't be me. Couldn't be my daughter. Girl, I know you lying. For how many times your laugh I made my day. Oh, thank you, boo. I'm glad my laugh making your day. At least I can make y'all feel better even when I don't. Look, I ain't saying y'all got herpes. All I know is that he got it. Now, I mean, one would assume, but you know, he running around here ushering a USHERRAYMOND. R&D, he's around here ushering R&D, all of these girls getting them pregnant. Supposed to be going up with one, laid up with a whole nother one, then the next day laid up with the one that he was supposed to be laid up with, but he won't laid up with that one because he was laid up with the other one, and then the other one is a starving artist pressed for any type of attention. She gonna put it all over her Instagram. Like, y'all, it'd be too much. It'd be too much. Right, spilling the tea. These are his confessions, okay? Child. Lord. I want to be the father to these little young girls. I want to be the father to these little young girls because it's obvious their parents got way too much going on or had too much going on that they wasn't there like that. Because it's hard for me to believe if you had a father that was there like that you would end up with the likes of the NBA YoungBoy and put up with his foolishness. Like my whole thing about Yaya and why I'm not excited about her pregnancy. Did we forget that she stabbed a pregnant woman? That was the pregnant girl that he got pregnant before she was. Everybody is forgetting that she stabbed this young lady. Now everybody want to act like her pregnancy is so cute and her pregnancy is so this and her pregnancy is so that. Girl, bye. I'm not here for her being pregnant at all. She stabbed that damn woman. And everybody want to sit up here and be so happy. Oh, yes. Oh, she's pregnant. She's this. She girl. Hey, future Congresswoman. Girl, I hope I don't mess around and mess up your congresswomaness with you being all up amongst me and all of this stuff that I'm talking about. Yeah, and that is another thing that these rich people need to stop doing. Buying me something is not the same as you being there. You can't buy love. Well, that's what the people say. Because I would love to find out. People say you can't put a price on love. I would love to find out. Now, I think for about a good 5.6.7 I might could put a price on love, but then you got to deal with the at what cost. You understand? So oh, okay, future Congresswoman. I'm just saying, I don't want you to go up for anything, and then people try to get all up in your business and see what you be looking at, and then they see my black ass face all up there cussing people out, and then they be like, "Do y'all want this to be y'all Congresswoman? Look at who she." You know, I don't want that to happen. But if you say it ain't gonna happen, all right. Right. That's why Regine going through what she just like who she with? Lucci, girl. Even if somebody buy you something for love, you not in love with them. You in love with the item that they bought you. Yeah. Let me tell you what an old lady sitting under a tree told me one time. She told me she married for stability and not love. She said she learned to love him later. Now, at first, when she said that, I said, "Girl, I know you lying." But then once I thought about it, she went the long way around, but I understood where she was coming from. That's what a lot of these young girls is doing. Look at Ashley Darby from Potomac. Do y'all need any other explanations? Y'all need any other examples? Ashley Darby is a prime example of marrying for stability. And you can learn to love the dude later. Prime example of that. Yeah, but Michael is not the one we want to love later. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's what a lot of these young girls are on. A lot of these Instagram girls, a lot of these Instagram models, like they being caught up with all of these. Girl, did y'all hear about Larsa Pippen and how she's with another married man again? I don't know what Larsa is wiping her puss with, but she need to go on ahead and let people know so I don't buy it. Because it's killing me that she continuously refuses to keep her legs closed to married men. Larsa, girl. Child, Larsa is throwing her pussy from the free throw line. She like, your turn, your turn, your turn, your turn. You get some puss. No, you get some puss. You get some puss. Everybody gets some puss if you got a wedding ring on, because that's what it seems like to me. It seems like any man that has a little bit of coin with a wedding ring on, oh, that's right up her alley. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Larsa, girl, don't your puss need recharging? Like, girl, if you don't go somewhere and sit down, like, let me leave her alone. Because once upon a time, not too long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it. So I'm not even trying to hoe shame her. But it's just like, girl. Child. It do, like, I'm more than sure your pussy needs recharge a child. I know it do. As many mileage as your pussy got on it, girl. Oh, good God, child. He gonna have to trade you in, honey. Your pussy got too much miles on it. They gonna have to go on ahead and trade large or pimping in. Look. Girl, listen, as many miles as her pussy got on it, I know it ain't got no tread. It's no way. I refuse to believe that her pussy still got tread. I don't believe it and I don't buy it. Can't nobody tell me nothing different. I know it ain't. I know it's not. I say it all the time. Her pussy is the same circumference as my kitchen. I already know she ain't, it's no possible way she got a snapback. Child, I could park my Buick in her damn crater of a puss as many times as she run around here slanging it around to any and everybody that she could find. And yeah, y'all right. She do got a son. Like, girl, that follows your son. That follows your son. Child, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm sure he was angry. I would have been angry too. Every time I go to school, I got to deal with people making sex jokes about my mama. And I'm more than sure he don't bring none of his friends around, none of his guy friends anyway, because something tells me she'll hunch on their ass too. Speaking of Wendy Williams, I heard her mother passed away. So my condolences to Wendy Williams and her family. I was really sad to hear that. I know what it's like to lose a mama. So my condolences go out to Wendy. My condolences also go out to the family of Natalie DeSalle, girl. Natalie DeSalle, they said that she done gone to glory because of colon cancer. Girl, they say Halle Berry is distraught. Child, they say Halle Berry's is somewhere scrumming her pain with her fingers. And oh Lord, that did something to me. That did something to me because me and Scotty felt the same way when we talked about this last night. Natalie DeSalle could have gone a lot further because she was funny. She was hilarious in Baps. She was hilarious in How to Be a Player. I loved her in Eve. Like I loved her in Medea's Big Happy Family. I thought they picked the right person to do that role. Like, I feel so bad for her and her family. So my condolences definitely go out to them. Lord. What I missed? How long y'all been up here? Girl, you missed a lot. Give me the real tea. Larsa need to talk to Ashley Darby and Sheila about working the job. Okay, period. Spill it all the tea. Period. Oh yeah, yep. She was in Cinderella too. In the Black Cinderella. She sure was. She sure was. Ooh, how could I forget that? That was my favorite movie. Fiddly, faddly, foodle. That was my favorite movie. I remember that. Did I see Lil Kim's new face, child? I don't want to see no more faces of Lil Kim. I don't want to see no more faces of Lil Kim. I don't. I don't want to see no more faces. I really don't. I swear Kim got more faces than the phases of the moon, girl. You got a quarter moon, a half moon, a new moon, and that's a crescent moon, and that's the same thing that it is for Kim face. You got a 97 face, a 98 face, a 2000 face, a 2004 face, girl, a reality TV face with Girls Trip. Now she done got a whole nother face to add on to the faces. I'm so sick of her with faces. I am. Girl, get you some shoes. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the days when women would just go out and just buy material stuff, clothes, shoes, jewelry? Like, why you got to mess with your face, child? I'm not interested in seeing Lil Kim's new face. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Yeah, Kim has a lot of internal issues that I really want her to work out because she got too much going on for me. Way too much going on for me. Child Riley in a couple of years, girl, we ain't even gonna get on Miss Riley, honey. Who? Lori Harvey. Oh yeah, I heard she was supposed to be dating is it Michael B. Jordan? I think it was Michael B. Jordan. They were rumored to be dating now. Child Lori, another one throwing her puss from the free throw line. I ain't mad at her. But I will say this though, Laura. If it is with Michael B. Jordan, you better be careful. You remember what his stylist said. Now you running around here, oh my God, it's Michael B. Jordan. Oh, he in my DM, girl. You better be careful. Where there's smoke, there's fire. You heard what that stylist said. I mean, I ain't mad at her, Lori. I'm just saying, please be careful, girl. Michael B. Jordan got a small eggplant. That's what they say. That's what they say. I think it was his stylist or his assistant. It may have been his assistant, but for some reason, I think it was a stylist. I could be wrong. It could be an assistant, but I thought it was a stylist. But y'all don't remember that? How the stylist came out and told all of his tea? All of his tea. It's small. I'm not going to say it's small. I will say I remember it was a picture. I think like he was at a beach or something like that. And y'all know when you have on swim trunks as men, you're really not supposed to have on underwear. And I think that's what people were saying, like they saw, but the man was in the water. Okay, the man was in the water. Y'all know when you in cold water, it shrink. You understand? So I'm not going to say that it's necessarily small. I just think it shrunk because he was in the cold, icy water. Y'all got to see it when it's, you know, when it's room temperature. Then you can make your judgments off of it. I mean, Xavier, I ain't gonna say that either because it's a lot of dudes that I know that's soft and it hang below they nuts. Okay, so I mean that now that's a bit of a reach because I know a lot of dudes that be on soft and you can still see it. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just look. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying. Child. It was tiny. I mean, yeah, the picture that I saw, I mean, it was tiny when it was soft, honey. It was very tiny. I mean, it was. But like I said, the one that I saw, he was just getting up out the frigid, cold, icy water. So it probably shrunk. y'all got to see it when it's room temperature, like I said. Then you can make your final adjustments. Girl, that's probably why the stylist decided not to do it. I mean, to let the stylist tell it, the stylist was a whole damn girl. And she like, I mean, you know, if you can measure up to it, I'll be all down for it. But girl, what am I supposed to do with that? So he went on ahead and just let it be known. I mean, I don't know, y'all. I'm just talking ish. All right, you guys. Well, listen, this has been so much fun. Lord, but I've been up here for almost going on 2 hours. Big dicks aren't everything. You know what? It's funny when guys who are packing says that a big dick isn't everything. And I'm going to just leave it at that. So this has been fun. This has been real. Thank you guys so much for the cash apps, the super chats, the PayPals. I really appreciate it. It all goes towards the channel. It doesn't go to me. So I definitely thank you guys for that. Thank you to my sisters, really being Abby, who done blew through here, honey. Thank you so much to my bro, It's Me D. Y'all know I love me some It's Me D, honey. We fancy ourselves some It's Me D round here. Definitely shout out to him. Go to his YouTube channel if you haven't already. It's Me D, the way that it's spelled. Go and check him out. Give him a like, a click, and a view. And subscribe. Hit the bell. Become his notification gang, all that good stuff. Tell him I sent you. He gonna treat you right. Shout out to Jaded Nerd. Definitely go and hit up his YouTube channel. Tell him I sent you. He gonna treat you right. Shout out to Spilling All the Tea. Go to his YouTube channel. Give him a like, a click, interview. Tell him I sent you. He gonna treat you right. Same thing to Niecy Dixon. Tell her I sent you. She gonna treat you right. I love you guys. I love on you guys. Be safe. Stay safe. I love each and every last one of you all. For real. Yes, God. And until next time, I will holler at y'all later. And by later, I mean tomorrow when it comes to